What are you waiting for? Come and study in Mexico. The best environment, culture, and education for international students. First, Mexico has right now two of the best universities around the world by QS World University Ranking. One of them is UNAM. The National Autonomous University of Mexico is a public university that was formed in 1910. This university has two different types of school programs, graduate and undergraduate. The best graduate programs are engineering, medicine, and economics. This university offers a great option to know Mexico City and many other fabulous locations. ITESM is the answer. ITESM or Tec de Monterrey is the best private university of Mexico. A main advantage is that this university has 31 campuses around Mexico like Querétaro, Guadalajara, and Monterrey. Tec de Monterrey has undergraduate, doctorate, and master programs. This educational system has international programs with USA, Canada, Germany, Spain, Korea, Japan, etc. ITESM is certified by ISO 9001, that means Quality Education Internationally.
In Mexico, there is a great opportunity to create a successful business. For example, the people are very friendly and helpful. This is a very important characteristic for a good business. You need people to work together to be successful. The economists say that Mexico has a conjunction of elements that make a point to global inversion with the United States. It is very important to know that Mexico has a competitive profile. It is a good place for business like China, Brazil, and India. The insecurity in Mexico is not an issue. The governments of USA and Mexico work to stop crime. This is Mexico's moment. The country has an historic opportunity to undertake a profound national transformation to help trigger its integral development in the coming decades. Within this context, the conditions are set to transform and move Mexico forward towards a future that is ripe with opportunities. Don't doubt and come to Mexico. Now we go with my partner Ceci.
Because of its geographic location, Mexico is one of the luckiest countries in the world. Inside its borderline, you will find all types of water, cool, hot, beaches, deserts, archaeological ruins, and colonial architecture. Every single state has its own typical food and beautiful natural places. Mexico is a country with a great history and tradition. The proof are the archaeological zones that left like remains of a culture lived in the past. Since the biggest Maya culture cities until the wonderful Tolteca culture shows the wonderful and majestic country that is. The colonial architecture of Mexico has invaluable monuments, buildings after around 4 centuries still being beautiful. The Mexican gastronomy varies in every place you will visit. It's important to say the Mexican basic diet is the corn, which is mixed with all types of ingredients that make different versions of the traditional tortilla corn. The beautiful natural scenes. This country is one of the most beautiful places to visit. Waterfall, volcanoes, canyons, caves, lakes, rivers, beaches, jungle, desert, and a great variety of flora and wildlife to give the tourists the opportunity to relax and stay in contact with a natural paradise. The Mexican coast has great benefits for everyone who visits them, from the base of the Baja that every year whales arrive due to their reproduction process, and the great and beautiful Mexican Caribbean Reef. And don't forget the famous ports such as Acapulco, Puerto Vallarta, Manzanillo, Huatulco, Veracruz that invite you to have a wonderful day doing different things in only one place. You just need to choose the activity you like.
In the expatriates category, we can find some people in different countries in the world that participate in different activities. We have, for example, the Mexican ambassadors in important countries. This person helps to have a good relationship between the government from Mexico and the government from the other country. They also help the people who travel to those countries when they have any problem or any doubt. Another character that could be considered as expatriates, but in a very different group, are the sports people. There are many of them in different countries playing different sports in the USA or some of them in Europe. The most famous actually is Javier Chicharito Hernandez, a soccer player who plays in the English team Manchester United. But as him, there are another athletes that play basketball or baseball in the United States of America. These are just some examples of how Mexican people need of some help to reach their goals and to make Mexico a better place.
Alex, I want to say about Mexican diplomacy in 2014. I think that must consolidate Mexico as an important international player and engine for global growth and to strengthen its international cooperation. Today, Mexico is seen as an emerging economy of global importance. It is also considered a leader in Latin America and the Caribbean. It has proven to be a country that is aware of its responsibilities to its people and to the community of nations. This is the foundation of Mexico's international activity as an important global player, committed to peace, international development, and its own welfare as a nation. Mexico has opened new opportunities for political dialogue with countries such as Indonesia, Turkey, South Korea, and Australia, which comprise the so-called MIKTA group.